Thus says the Lord, Let not the wise man glory in his wisdom, neither let the mighty man glory in his might. Let not the rich man glory in his riches, but let him that glories glory in this, that he understands and knows me. Jeremiah chapter 9 verses 23 and 24. So we are allowed to glory, but in what and in whom? Not in ourselves, that is forever disannulled. The Lord has purposed to pour contempt upon all human glory, that none should glory in himself, whatever he be or whatever he has. But when a man has a view of the Son of God in his beauty, in his suitability, in his heavenly grace and divine glory, then he can and may glory in the Lord. He can say, quote, "Oh, what a Lord there is above! How glorious is he in his excellency, in his suitability, and in his blessedness! How glorious his wisdom, his righteousness, his sanctification, and his redemption! Let me not take to myself a single atom of it. If I am wise, let me give him the glory of being my wisdom. If righteous, let me give him the glory of being my righteousness. If I have any fruit of the Spirit, let me give him the glory of being my sanctification. If I am redeemed from death and hell, let the glory of my redemption be his." End quote. This is doing as God would have us to do, glorying in his dear Son. And the Lord will bring all his people to this spot sooner or later. He will give them such views of the effects of the fall, of the misery of sin, and of their own helplessness, and will give them such gracious views of his dear Son as shall wean them from glorying in the creature, and make them glory in the Lord as all their salvation and all their desire. It may be by a long course of severe discipline, but the Lord will eventually bring all his people there, for he has determined to glorify his dear Son, and when we can thus glorify him, then we have the mind of Christ and are doing the will of God.